in our village with Beleku.
Kabiesi has been trying his best to find a solution to the problem. He invited some earth workers from the city to come and help us to wipe off the disease. 7 of them came 2 weeks ago.
What did they achieve? Tell me, what did they achieve? They went about testing our blood, testing our skin, testing our urine, testing everything. They gave different drugs and injections to those who were down with Beleku and other villagers. What happened in the end? The strange affliction and deaths did not stop. Towards the matters, 3 of the health workers also dropped dead. If I may ask you, where are the remaining health workers?
They have left.
They didn't just leave. They ran away. You are not asking me to remain in the village. Look, a hunter who has only 1 arrow does not shoot carelessly. I have only 1 life, only 1 wife, and only 1 child. We can't allow Beleku to waste us.
The chief priest told us that we must appease Pamolekun. He said Pamolekun requested for objects of appeasement. 21 cowries, 21 gallons of palm oil, 21 tubers of yam, 21 fowls, 21 rams, and 21 cows. We arranged for all these and handed them over to the chief priest to take to Pamolekun's shrine. What happened thereafter?
The chief priest returned with the news that Pamolekun refused all the objects of appeasement because one of the cows had a blind eye.
Can you imagine that? To make matters worse, the chief priest told us that Pamolekun had become more annoyed. He said, what Pamolekun now needs to be appeased are the tongue of an hyena, the head of a cobra, and the tail of a lion. You know all this, Balogun.
Yes, Kabisi, I know.
Because of our desperation for freedom, I sent 10 of our bravest hunters to go into the thick forest to look for and hunt down the animals.
Alamo, real men don't run for battles. As for me, I will remain here in Alakwita with my family. Eniba me kukute, ara re lomi. Àjẹsára ńbẹ. Beleku dare not. Beleku can.
Ìyá ọmọ sọ wọ́n. Can't you see this as a symptom of Beleku? Ìran wíwò ní pọ̀, àkóbá ni obì.
The tongue of a hyena, the head of a cobra, I'm sorry, we couldn't get the tail of a lion. We spent days and nights combing nearby forest. We even went as far as Abamiuru Forest and the mountains of Itosialakeji. Unfortunately, we couldn't get a lion to kill, not to talk of getting its tail.
He promised to lead his men back to the forest to get the remaining item. For now, go ahead. Offer this to Pamolekun.
Kabisi, you know Pamolekun will not accept an incomplete sacrifice.
But as the chief priest, You can beg Pamolekun to be patient with us. The spirits of our ancestors will go with you. It is now 3 days since he left for the shrine. He has refused to come back. We've not even heard a word from him.
Kabisi, that is why I am here. News reached me this morning that the chief priest came out from the shrine, coughing, sneezing, and vomiting blood. He dropped dead right in front of the shrine, Kabisi.
Ha! Give me a push from the back does not mean give me a hunchback. Pamolekun, the pillar of Alakwitan, has become the caterpillar destroying Alakwitan. We have come to the point where we must take our destiny in our hands. We will no longer offer any sacrifice to Pamolekun.
Kabisi, that will spell doom for the entire village.
The village is already doomed. He who is down needs fear no fall. We will take the bull by the horn. Balogun,
Kabisi.
invite the Jesus people for me.
The Jesus people? The same ones who came to the village last year to seek permission to come and preach Jesus to us. Kabisi, you refused them?
I refused them because the chief priest stood against their coming.
Yes, Kabisi. He did that because Pamolekun was not ready to accept any rival god in the village. Besides, we know it is an abomination for us to invite a strange god to come and fight for us in Alakwitan.
Balogun.
Kabisi.
A drowning man will clutch at anything to survive, even if it is a serpent. Alakwitan is drowning. It doesn't matter how you kill your enemy, provided he is dead. All we want is freedom from this pestilence. And I don't see any harm in trying the Jesus people.
But Kabisi, any land they visit ends up becoming backward and impoverished. Kabisi, after we refused them, they went to Olodometa. Their king made the terrible mistake of allowing them in the village. In the end, they succeeded in bewitching him to accept and embrace their Jesus. Some of the villagers even turned their backs on their village idol. In short, Kabisi, they succeeded in turning Olodometa upside down.
No, they didn't turn Olodometa upside down. Rather, they turned it right side up. Their king gave the Jesus people a piece of land to build their church in the village. They even sent a pastor to the village from the city. Since then, things have turned around for good for them. To crown it all, the government remembered them and gave them a primary school, a hospital, and even tarred the road to their village. On the other hand, what have we benefited from Pamolekun? Nothing but pain, sorrow, backwardness, dryness, diseases, and untimely death. An unborn child thinks the size of the whole world is the size of his mother's womb. While we are languishing here in darkness, Olodometa has seen the light. I would have since invited the Jesus people to come to Alakweta, but shame and fear of what our people will say did not allow me. Balogun.
Kabisi.
I want Pamolekun's shrine destroyed. Invite the Jesus people for me. We need them to come and deliver us from the terror of Pamolekun. Get them fast.
Please convey our greetings to the king and tell him we'll be there very soon.
Hey, that is what I don't really understand. How soon is very soon?
As soon as we are through with our preparations.
Preparations? What preparations